Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, the Automation Hub. Guys, today we will discuss about Selenium interview question, part 3. So, I already created two interview question tutorials, part 1 and part 2. So, in last tutorial, part 2, I covered all the intermediate level interview question here, till question number 39. So, I already covered it till 39 in part 2. So if you are new in this channel and you are checking this video, so you can go through my first two videos also. So in that you will learn the basic Selenium interview question and the intermediate level. So all the basic scenario I covered in part 1 and all the uh, little bit advanced version I covered in part 2. So let's move to the advanced version scenarios, all the interview questions you will face in a Selenium interview, right? Guys, let's start. So, first question is how to handle hidden element in Selenium WebDriver. So, guys, this is a most important question. Selenium interview for this, like interviewer asks most of the time how you are going to handle hidden element in Selenium WebDriver. So simple answer you can say using JavaScript executor we can handle hidden element because JavaScript executor execute the perform the action forcefully, right? Using JavaScript script executor, we are forcefully performing the action using execute script method, right? So if someone asks you how you are going to handle hidden element, you can say using JavaScript executor, I will handle all the hidden element and I can perform using execute script method. I can perform any action, right? Like click, send, whatever is required, we can perform using JavaScript executor. And guys, JavaScript executor is an interface. If someone asks you, like, what is JavaScript executor? It is an interface or class. So you can say interface, not class. So that's why we are typecasting our driver here. So that's why we can create the object of this. Then we can use that object and we can perform the is execute script method and we can perform the action. So this is the answer of first question, question number 40. Okay, let's move to the question number 41. So question number 41 is what are different types of navigation command? So guys, this is also one of the important question I can say. In this interview, you want to know like, do you know about the navigation command and how many types of navigation command we have? So you can say we have four types of navigation command, right? So first is driver dot navigate dot to method. So under to we can pass the URL. In this we can launch the website, right? So using this method we can launch our website. We can pass the URL and we can launch the website. Second navigation command is driver dot navigate dot forward method. So using this method we can move forward to the browser. Like if you say in some browser, whenever you open any browser and you are searching one website, like you open Google and then you are searching some other another website like facebook.com. So once you will move to facebook.com and you will see in the left corner we have arrow keys, right? I can show you here if you want. I'm going to open like Google here, right? So see, if I'm searching facebook.com, right? So if I'm searching facebook.com, so let's see, I'm clicking on this. So see guys, here I will see one arrow key, right? So you can see arrow key is this is a backward arrow key. So if you want to click on back, you can click on this. So using back key, this navigate command driver dot navigate dot back, you can perform this task. Like you can click on this back key. But if you want to perform forward key, so simple you can click on forward arrow, right? So using driver dot navigate dot to driver dot navigate dot forward method, we can perform this arrow. We can click on this arrow. So in that way we can move to the next, right? So this is the use of backward and forward, right? Back method and forward method. And what is the fourth method? Fourth method is driver.navigate.refresh method. So we can say we can refresh our page. This will reload our website URL, right? So whenever you want to refresh your page, you can use driver.navigate.refresh method. So these all four are the navigation command. If someone asks you, you can easily say this is the navigate.to, navigate.forward, navigate.back, navigate.refresh method. These all are the navigation command. Okay. So let's move to the question number 42. So question number 42 is how can we maximize our browser window in Selenium? So simple question guys. Whenever you execute any script, so in the first time your browser open up like not in the maximize mode. So if you want to maximize your browser, simple you can use maximize method. Using maximize method, you can maximize your browser window, right? So you can say driver.manage.window.maximize. So guys, you can mention this in the beginning whenever you are launching your URL and you are writing the WebDriver driver equal to new Chrome driver, then you can mention like this. So whenever driver will launch, so in after that, whenever browser will open, so this will open as a maximize mode, right? So we can say we have maximize method. So using this we can maximize our browser window, right? So this is the answer of 42 number question. Okay, so let's discuss 43. Question number 43 is what is the difference between driver.get and driver.navigate.to method? So yeah, so if interview want to know like do you know the difference why we use mostly the driver.get method instead of driver.navigate.to method? So if someone asks you why we use driver.get method, why we don't use driver.navigate.to method, because this is the working the same way, right? So you can say this is the difference. Like first is driver.get method. So driver.get method is used to open URL and it will wait till the whole page gets load. So this is the part like this is the main part you can I can say guys, like driver dot get method we use to open URL, right? But this will wait to load the whole page, right? This will wait till the whole page gets loaded, right? But if you are using driver dot navigate dot to method, then what is the use of this? To navigate to an URL. So the same way we can use, we open the URL and it will not wait to till whole page gets loaded. So means navigate.to method will not wait to load all the page element, but when you are using driver.get method, this will wait until the page gets loaded, right? So this is the main difference guys. So we use driver.get method mostly because like we don't want to skip any part, right? If I'm using driver.navigate.to method, so in that way if I'm executing another statement, so the other statement will execute instantly. This will not wait to load the page. So this is a difference. Okay, let's move to the question number 44. So guys, question number 44 is what happen if I run this command like driver.get and inside the quotes double quote I'm mentioning drive www.facebook.com. So yeah, if assume if I am an interviewer and I want to know like if we are executing this command like driver.get and I am passing the URL like this www.facebook.com. So is this the correct statement? First question is this. And what will happen if I'm running this math command, right? So I want to know like how this will work. If this give the exception or if this will work. So the answer is, guys, this will throw exception first. Whenever this command you are going to run now, this will throw some exception. And so whenever you are giving any URL, you need to provide HTTP protocol. Without HTTP protocol, we cannot give the URL, right? So this statement is incorrect. We need to provide the protocol first. HTTP protocol, HTTP or HTTPS, you can provide this. After that you can launch the URL. But if you are providing this way, right, the partial, then this will give you the exception and this will not work. So this is the answer. Simple. We need to provide HTTP protocol. Without HTTP protocol, we cannot launch any URL, right? Okay, guys, let's move to the question number 45. So, guys, question number 45 is what is the alternate native to get driver.get method to open an URL using Selenium? So, guys, I already mentioned this point, right? Driver.get we use to launch our URL, right? Launch our website. So instead of this method, you want to launch your URL without this. So you can use driver.navigate.to method. Using this method, we can also launch our website. But this will not going to wait, so we can give implicit wait or page load wait. So this will wait till your page is load fully, then you can perform the next step, right? So this is the answer. So if you don't want to use this method, driver.get method, then you can use the driver.navigate.to method. So in the same way you can launch your URL, right? So this is the answer, guys. Okay, let's question number 46. So question number 46 is, can I navigate back and forth in a browser in Selenium WebDriver? So guys, yeah, I already explained you before navi in the question number where we discussed navigation command, right? So we can use navigation commands to move forward and move backward. So the command will be driver.navigate.forward method, driver.navigate to backward method, back method, then driver.navigate to refresh method, and last is driver.navigate to URL. So these all are navigation command. And if you want to move back or forward, so simple you can use forward method and back method. So using this you can perform the navigation back and forward. So this is the answer, guys. Okay, let's move to the question number 47. So question number 47 is how to delete cookies in a Selenium. So guys, this is a, like I can say, a very easy question. So just remember, if you want to delete your cookies, simple use delete all cookies method. Using this method, you can delete all your cookies in browser, right? So simple, whenever you want to delete your cookies, you can mention driver.manage.delete all cookies. Using this, we can delete all cookies in our browser, right? So this is the answer, guys. Okay, let's move to the question number 48. Question number 48 is, what are the ways to refresh a browser using Selenium WebDriver? So yeah, this is also a good question, guys, because I already mentioned you, we have under navigation command we have refresh method, right? So using this we can refresh our page. First scenario is this. We can use driver.navigate.refresh method. Using this, we can refresh our page. Second way is we can pass the this current URL. We can get the current URL using driver.navigate.to. Then I will pass the driver.get current URL method. Using this, I will get the current URL method, right, URL also. Then I'm launching the same URL, right? So this way we can refresh. And the third way is we can use send keys, and using keys keyword we can pass the F key. So F key in our keyboard we use for refresh, right? So I will pass F5 with keys keyword, keys dot F5, and I can perform the refresh part. So there are three ways we can refresh our page. Okay, so let's move to the question number 49. So question number 49 is, what is the difference between driver.getWindowHandle and driver.getWindowHandles? in Selenium WebDriver. So yeah, this is the advanced version of interview question, guys, because interviewer want to know how you are going to handle multiple window scenario, right? So if there is a multiple window scenario, you will use driver.get window handle and driver.get window handles in Selenium. So guys, the return driver.get window handle, it return a handle of the current page, right? This will return a current page handle, right? Unique identifier, unique code. This will return driver.get window handle, the current window unique code, right? But if you are using driver.get window handles, this will return a this will return all the multiple windows unique code, right? There is a more than one window, then you will use driver dot get window handles. But only there is a one window, then you will use driver dot get window handle. Also guys, if someone asks you, I'm adding extra point. If someone say like, if I'm using driver dot get window handle, so what will be the return type of this method? So you will say return type will be the string type. We will store in a string, right? We will store unique code in a string format, right? But if someone say how what will be the return type for get window handles, so you will say we are going to store all the unique code under set of string, right? Not the string, oh, set of string. We are storing in a set, not a list, right? Because list will store in the index form, but we are not storing in index form, so we are storing in a set of form. So this is a difference, right? So if someone asks you what will be the return type of get window handles method, so you will say set of string, right? And we will use driver dot switch to dot window, then we will pass the unique code, and that way we can handle the multiple window scenario. But this is the advanced version. You can simple say driver.get window handle will return the current window ID. But if you are using driver.get window handles, this will return the multiple window IDs, right? And you will store in a set of string. Okay. So question number 50 is, what is the difference between driver.close and driver.quit method? Yeah, this one is also a good question, guys. So what is the difference? Because both we use to close the window, right? But what is the difference between driver.quit and driver.close? So the answer is driver dot sorry driver.close method we use for closing the current window instance. So if I'm opening, I have one window open and I want to close, I will use driver dot close method. But if there is a multiple windows open and you want to close all the window, then you will use driver dot quit method. So this will close all the windows instances, but driver dot close method you will use to close the current window instance, right? And driver dot quit, we close all the window open, right? WebDriver instance will close, right? So question number 51 is, guys, what is the difference between driver dot find element and driver dot find elements command? So yeah, so what is the difference between driver dot find element and find elements? So answer is driver dot find element return a single web element. First answer is this, yeah. This will return the single web element, ठीक, right? Then second is find elements will return the list of web elements. This will return single web element, find element, but this will return list of web element. Second difference is, guys, the okay. So this will return the unique element, web element, and this will return a list of web element, right? The common element if present, and you want to know how many, like if there is a links are present in your application, and you want to know how many number of links like present in window, so you can count. First, you need to check number of links. So it's using driver dot find elements, you will get the total number of count, then you can check in this way, right? So find elements you will use for common elements, right? You can use find elements and you will provide the locator, then you can get the list of element, right? Okay, so question number, this is the syntax, guys. Web element text box, like there is a text box element, so simple driver dot find element, I will provide the id or xpath, whatever you want to provide you can provide here. Then you can store this value inside the web element, and web element name is text box, so you can provide any name here. So in this way we are understanding this is the web element and the web element name is text box, and this is the locator id we are using. So this is the difference. And if you are using find element, so the syntax will be driver dot find elements, and you can provide the locator value, whatever like xpath or id, whichever is present you can give here. Then this will store in the list of web elements, so you can pass under the web element, so all the value store in this elements name, right? Another difference is between two is if no element found, when you are checking find element and there is a no web element found, right? Then this will throw no such element exception, right? If you are checking one element and element is not present, then you will get the no such element exception. But if you are checking find elements you're using, so this will return the list of zero elements, right? So you will get the zero elements list of answer. So this is the answer. Okay, let's move to the question number 52. Question number 52 is how to find whether an element is displayed on the web page or not. So simple answer is WebDriver facilitate the user with the following methods to check the visibility of web element, right? So we have methods, those can check visibility of the element, right? So you can use is display method. Using is display method, like this is the syntax, like boolean we need to store in the form of boolean, so you will get the answer in the form of true or false, right? So the syntax will be driver dot find element, then I will provide the xpath of that element, the one I want to check the visibility. Then I will use is display method, dot is display method, and this will store inside the boolean value. So like element present, I am giving the name as element present. So if you are you want to print in the answer, simple use system.out.println, and you can pass the this element name inside the print command. Then once you will run the execute the your program, so you will get the, if the element will be is visible, then you will get the true answer, and if the element is not visible you will get the false answer, right? So this is the first way we can check. Second way is selected. If you want to check like if there is a box check box and checkbox is selected, right? And you want to check if the box is selected or not, right? So simply you can use is selected method, and the same way you this will return the boolean type of value, and you will get the answer in the form of false and true. So the true will be the selected, and if the false, so it's not selected, right? Second, sorry, third way is enabled. So guys, if you are checking this element is display or not, or element visibility, this is enable or not. So if you want to check this, so simple use in is enabled method, and this will also return the boolean type of value, and you will get the answer in the form of true or false. So this is the answer, guys. You can check displayed or not, so you can use is display method. If you want to check element is selected or not, you can use is selected method, and if you want to check the element is enabled or not, you can use is enabled method, right? So these all are ways to check the element visibility. Okay, let's move to the question number 53. So question number 53 is how to select a value in a drop down. So simple, guys. If there is a select tag is present under DOM, so you can use select class. And if there is a no select tag, then I will explain you how you are going to handle that scenario. So first of all, I'm going to explain you about select tag. So if select class is present, so simple, you can first create the object of select class, right? First of all, just click on that element. So when you click on that element, like drop down, you need to provide the locator, then just click on that element. Sorry. After that, simple use select class and create the object of select class. So I'm creating object of select class and I'm passing my element here, right? So if there is a drop down, so drop down path is here. This is the drop down path, right? I am storing in my select element in this. So simple, I will pass this element inside the select class, right? After that, I will use the object reference variable, right? I am using this object reference variable, and then I will use dot select by visible text. There is a three types of method present in select class. You can use any one of them. So simple, using object dot select by visible text, we can select the value. Second is object dot select by index. We can provide the index value inside this, and like 0 1 2 through 3. So this way you can select any drop down value. Or third is select by value. So if the value is present, you can pass the value inside the method, right? So guys, the good way is simple, select by visible text. Whatever the text is visible, you can pick that one, because if you are providing index, if you're choosing index method and in a future that drop down is in that drop down, someone developer added two more values, then the index value is going to change, right? So in that time, when you are going to execute your script again, so you will get the error drop, because index value going to change. So might be the different value is going to select, because you provided index 1 and now the value is 3, right? Because someone added two value or more. So that way you can don't prefer to enter index value, just prefer select by visible text you can give, or value. If both are not present, then you can give the index value. But don't prefer in the first time, just prefer the visible text or value, right? So this is the answer. Okay, so question number 54 is how to capture screenshot in Selenium WebDriver. So yeah, this one is an important one also, because we do need screenshot whenever you are executing script, right? So the answer will be, we have take screenshot interface, right? Use, then we can typecast take screenshot interface, and we create one object. Using that object, we will use one method get screenshot as method. Using this method, we can get the screenshot. So simple answer, guys, you need to give. If someone asks you how you capture screenshot, simple say we have get screenshot as method, so we will use this method, and using this method we will capture the screenshot, right? And take screenshot is a interface we have, right? Okay, so let's move to the question number 55. So question number 55 is how to mouse hover on a web element using WebDriver, right? So how you are going to mouse over? Like I am mouse hovering here in this question, right? I am moving my cursor here. So this is a mouse over, right? I am moving my mouse in this over this text. So this is a mouse hovering. Like I'm moving mouse over here. So this is a mouse over. So how you are going to perform this scenario? Like if you want to move one element to another using mouse over. So simple, you can say we have action class, and inside action class we have multiple predefined method we have. So we will use one of the action class method move to element. Using action class object, first of all we will create the action class object. Using action class object, we will use move to element method. then we will build or perform, right? Because we are performing multiple actions at the same time, like build or perform, we need to add these both methods at the same time. If you're not adding this when you are using action class method, you will this code will not work, right? You will get the error. So you need to add these both method whenever you are using action class object method, object with method, right? So this is the answer. Simple, you say move to element, we have one method inside action class. So we will use action class method move to element with the object. Then we will use build method, then perform. In this way we can handle the move mouse over scenario. Okay guys, let's move to the question number 56. So question number 56 is how can we handle web-based pop-up? So guys, to handle alerts, we need to switch to alert window and call Selenium WebDriver alert API methods, right? So if you are handling, how can handle web-based pop-ups, right? So web-based pop-up, you can use alert, right? Using alert object, you can choose any method like alert.dismiss, alert.accept, alert.getText, or get send keys. So if you will face one alert is coming, simple you can use alert.accept. Using this, you are accepting that alert, so alert will go. Or if there is a text you want to get the alert pop-up text, simple use alert.getText. Then if you want to give any input value inside that pop-up alert, simple first switch to the alert window, then you can give this method send keys, and you can give the any input value inside this. So using this you will enter any input value inside the alert pop-up, right? So first of all guys, we need to switch to alert window. We cannot uh, use these method without switching to the alert window, right? So first of all we need to switch to alert window, then we can perform the operation. So like this, alert al dot driver dot switch to alert. So I am using switch to alert here, and I am creating the object. So same using this object I can use all these method, right? But if I am not using this, then I need to use here. I need to give all the alert driver dot switch to alert math command also, right? So this is the way. Simple, create the object, then using object you can use the predefined method here, right? Okay, let's move to the question number 57. How can we handle window based pop-up, right? So guys, window based pop-up we Selenium does not support. So if you want to handle window based pop-up, you need to use third party tool, right? So third party tool we have AutoIT, Seculi, Robot class. These we can use to handle the window based pop-up, right? So because window based pop-up is not allowed by Selenium, right? This Selenium does not support this. So this if you want to handle this, you can simple use third party application, right? Tools you can use. Okay, let's move to the question number 58. So question number 58 is how to find more than one web element in the list. So guys, simple, first of all you need to locate that element, right? And if there is a more than one web element, simple use find elements method. Using this element you will store all the element inside the string web element. Like list, I am giving the name as a list, so under this list you will get the size. So simple use size method, and you will get the size of the element, how many numbers of the same element present in the page, right? So you will get the size of the list, right? Okay, question number 59 is how to read a JavaScript variable in Selenium WebDriver. So question number 59 is how to read a JavaScript variable in Selenium WebDriver. So simple guys, the answer will be using JavaScript executor we can create the object First of all, we need to typecast our driver because this is an interface. First, we will typecast and create the reference object. Using reference object, we will use execute script method. We can use execute script method, then we can perform the action whatever I want to perform, right? So using this we can perform the action. Okay, let's move to the question number 60. So question number 60 is, how do you read text data from Excel? So guys, if you want to read your text data from Excel, simple, you need to use Apache POI API. Using this library, access we can read data from Excel. So simple Apache POI API we need to use. So we can use, if you are using Maven, you can give the dependency. You can add dependency Apache POI, all the API dependency. Okay, then you can read the data from the Excel sheet, right? Okay, let's move to the question number 61. 61 is, is it possible to automate the captcha using Selenium? So guys, this is an important question. So simple answer is no, we cannot automate captcha or barcode reader, right? So simple answer you need to say Selenium does not support captcha and barcode reader, right? So this is the answer. Okay, so question number 62 is, list some scenario which we cannot automate using Selenium WebDriver. Okay, give me the list of scenario those we cannot automate. So simple answer is bitmap we cannot automate, right? Automating captcha is not possible using Selenium WebDriver. We cannot automate captcha, right? Third is, we cannot read barcode using Selenium WebDriver. Window operating system based pop-ups we cannot handle. Third party calendar or element we cannot handle by Selenium. Image is not handled by Selenium. Or PDF or Word document also we cannot support, but you can use third party library like PDF box. This Apache library you can use, and you can using this you can read the PDF or Word document, right? Okay, let's go move to the question number 63. So guys, 63 is, what is object repository in Selenium WebDriver? So object answer is, object repository is used to store element locator values in a centralized location, in one centralized location, instead of hard coding them within the script. So I don't want to hard code my value, so I will store all the element locator value inside one repository, right? So this is object repository. We do create a property file. Extension will be dot properties to store all the element locator, and these property files act like an object repository in Selenium WebDriver. So guys, yeah, you can answer this way. We add one property file, right? You can give any name, config property or object property or object repository, but the extension will be dot properties, right? Inside that file, you can add all the elements you are using. So this is a common area, like common location. You can store all the common elements. So there is no need to hard code all the locator value in every class. Just keep them in one location, then you can use all the locator from there. So this is the way to work on the project, and from in the framework you keep object repository, right? You keep one object repository, so you can add all the common properties inside that, so you can use whenever there is a need. There is no need to hard code all the values, right? So this is the answer. Okay, let's move to the question number 64. So question number 64 is, how can you use the recovery scenario in Selenium? So answer will be, guys, this is a tricky one, how you can use the recovery scenario, but the answer will be simple. You can use try catch block. Using try catch block, you can use recovery scenario. So if I'm trying one condition, if that condition will not work, then the catch condition will handle. So I will give the exception. So that exception will handle that error, right? So you can give the message there like error is this. So this way you can handle the scenario, recovery scenario, right? If this condition is not worked, then print this condition. This is the way. Try this. Then if this is not working, then give this. Print this. So this is the answer, guys. Question number 65 is how to upload a file in Selenium WebDriver. So guys, if you want to upload any file in Selenium WebDriver and the right, so there is a two case which are majorly majorly used to upload a file in Selenium WebDriver, such as send keys we can use, send keys method, and using auto IT script. So there is a two ways. Using send keys we can upload any file, or using auto IT script. So if you are using send keys, you need to just give the path, where the file is present with the extension, file name with the extension. So this will automatically upload your file, not going to click anything. But if you are using auto IT script, so you need to use auto IT script. Using this you can upload any file. So you need to check how auto IT works, then you can upload your file. But if you're using send keys, you just need to provide the path, the file path with the extension. So this will automatically upload, right? Okay, let's move to the question number 66. So question number 66 is how to download a file in Selenium WebDriver. So by using auto IT script, we can download any file in Selenium WebDriver. Or and guys, I am telling you, auto IT is a third party tool, not the inbuilt Selenium tool. This is a third party tool. So using third party tool, we can download any file in Selenium WebDriver. Okay, let's move to the question number 67. So how to run Selenium WebDriver test from the command line. So if someone asks you how you're going to run your tests using command line, simple. If the class is a, let's say class name is a. So if you are running through command line, so first move to the location where the project is stored, right? Go to the project location, then open the command window, then type java c, then space, and give the class name dot java. So this is to run the compiler, right? This is a java c is compiler, means java c means compiler is running, and I'm giving the name of the class. So here first this will run, then we need to give the java, then space, then class dot java. These two command we need to give. When you give these two command, you will get the result. This only two commands we need to give. Just use java c and provide the class name dot java. Then you need to run again with the java dot space, then class name dot java. Using this we can run our script using command line. Okay, let's move to the question number 68. So how to switch between frames in Selenium. So guys, if you want to switch between frames, simple use driver.switch2.frame method. We have this method. Then if you are using frame, then you can give any value like name, frame name, or index or value. Any one value you can give inside this frame method. So if you are giving like name value, so if you are giving the frame name, so this will switch to that frame. And if you are giving the index, so this will move to that index frame, right? So this is the answer. Using name, index, and value, we can switch to any frame, right? Driver dot switch to dot frame, then pass the index or value or name, any value you can give. Okay, let's move to the question number 69, guys. So question number 69 is how to connect a database in Selenium. So guys, as we all know, Selenium WebDriver is a tool to automate user interface, right? We could only interact with the browser using Selenium. So in Selenium, we only interact with the browser, right? But if you want to connect with the database, you will use JDBC driver. Use JDBC driver. Using this, you can connect with the database, right? With the Java programming language. So there will be a connection class, create the connection class object, then Then create one statement object using statement object. This is a like 4 lines of code you need to use whenever you want to connect any database. I will create another tutorial for this. So how to connect database using Selenium in Selenium using Java language, right? So I will create another video, guys, don't worry. But this is the answers. If someone say how you are going to connect in Selenium, simple say we interact with Java's web browser, so we don't have we need to use JDBC driver to connect with the database. Simple JDBC driver we need to use to connect with the database in Selenium. Okay, question number 70 is how to resize browser window using Selenium WebDriver. So if you want to resize your browser window, like if you want to give the specific size in browser window, so simple use a dimension class. Using dimension class, we can give the coordinate, x coordinate or y coordinate, like the horizontal value or the vertical value coordinates we can provide here, and we can create the object of the dimension class. So using dimension class object, we will we will use this object inside this size method, set size method. We will use driver.manage.window, then dot set size method, and I will pass the object of dimension class. So whatever the dimension we give here, so the same dimension is going to be here, right? And when this command will run, so the window size will be going to this convert into this size, right? So this is the answer. Okay, so question number 71 is how to scroll web page down or up using Selenium WebDriver. So guys, you need to say whenever someone asks you, simple say using JavaScript executor, we can use scroll up or scroll down. So we have one predefined method is scroll by. So using scroll by method, we can scroll up or down in Selenium WebDriver. Okay guys, so question number 72 is how to perform right click action or context click. Right click we call as a context click in Selenium WebDriver. So how you are going to perform right click or context click? So answer will be we use action class in Selenium WebDriver to do right click or context click action. So if I want to perform right click, simple I will use action class and I will create one action class object. Using action class object, there is a predefined method, context click method. So I will use that method and then I will pass the locator value here. Then I will use build method, then perform method. In this way we can perform the right click, right? Okay guys, question number 73 is how to perform double click action in Selenium. So the same answer will be we need to create the action class object, and we have one method is double click method in action class. We can use that method to perform any double click operation action, right? So this is answer. Okay, question number 74 is how to perform drag and drop in Selenium. So we can use action class also, action class here, sorry. So using action class object, we will perform drag and drop method. We have drag and drop method inside action class. We can use that method using action class object, right? Okay, question number 75 is how to highlight any element using Selenium WebDriver. So guys, if you want to highlight any element, you need to use JavaScript executor. Using JavaScript executor, we can highlight any element. So if you're using JavaScript executor, you need to typecast your driver, then create the object. Using object, we can use highlight element. There is a method we can use to highlight element, right? Using JavaScript executor. So this is the answer. You can say using JavaScript executor we can highlight any element, right? Okay, question number 76 is how to fetch the current page URL. So guys, this is a like very easy question. You can simply use driver dot get current URL. We have predefined method is get current URL method. So using this you can get the current URL, and you can store in the string type of value, so you can print your current URL. And if you want to give this total statement, that way you also can print the statement, right? Last question is how can you find broken links in a page using Selenium WebDriver? So guys, this is a very important question, and interviewer viewer want to know how you are going to handle this type of scenario. Like if I'm opening one website and there is a multiple broken links are present, and I want to know how many links present, like broken links present. So I will create one separate video for this topic, and I will give you the answer. But check, so these all are the question, guys, important question. If you cover all these question, right, basic to advanced level, if you are going to cover, then I'm sure you will crack the interview, because I am covered most of the interview question related to Selenium WebDriver, right? If I'm missing something, so I will add in the coming video also, but I think I cover all the important ones question, guys. So if you understand all these point, you remember all these question, then I'm sure you will crack your interview. So just learn these question and do hands-on also, because without hands-on you will get confused. What is the why this is happening, what is the method, you don't remember that point. So you need to learn Selenium first, then after move to the jump to the Selenium interview question. So if you are new and you want to learn automation, Selenium automation, simple, just go to my tutorial, or I covered all the points. I covered all the topic related to Selenium WebDriver. Then move to this Selenium interview question. Then you will crack the interview easily. So guys, thank you so much. Please keep learning, and please like and subscribe to my channel. So I will create another video related to this, or another topic also. Click on the bell icon so you will get the notification whenever I will upload any interview question or any tutorial related to automation. So thank you so much, guys. Much. Bye bye.